Okay. Let's go through, I guess, a couple of things that have happened in your life since the last interview. You did a cross-country bike.
Yeah, I rode cross-country again on a motorcycle.
That's serious stuff.
Yep.
It amazes me when people can do stuff like that, the amount of focus it takes.
Yeah, and I did it on a rough bike too. I did it on an RC51. It's not the most comfortable long road bike, but yeah, it is what it is. I like being on the bike, so, you know.
It seems like people complain a lot about being stuck in dead-end jobs and dead-end relationships and not really being able to improve their lot in life.
Right.
What does it, I guess, a voyage like this do? Or how could it benefit one's mundane life?
Well, I mean, I guess, before I've always lived my life this way. It wasn't like I just started doing it, but it's, I would save money. I'd work real hard all summer so I could snowboard all winter, I'd get the right, I'd, set up my jobs. Hey man, can I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then have off Monday through Thursday, and I made life work however I did it, and, I think personally, I mean, my soul I just need to do that, to to reboot, and to if your life's mundane and you want some changes, then you gotta do what you gotta do to make that kind of stuff happen. And, as far as being on a bike and I'm alone in my helmet and challenged by, riding fast through the turns and not really sure of what's ahead, that's always a challenge to, head into a turn, at 120, not sure what's going to happen. Not all those turns are 120, but it's even heading into a turn at 50, the bike's on its side. You don't really know how far the turn's going to go, and I mean it's just there's something about that. It just it really makes it makes my life worth living. Just that's the stuff that I strive for, is those little moments. I mean, I guess we all are, right?
Yeah. Why do you think so many people get stuck in life?
I don't know, man. I guess, they get caught up in that little cubicle or whatever they do, or they just do what they do, and they don't think that there's anything else. Most people I know, work all year to go on vacation for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then they pick what they do. And, some people that's, going to a beach and sitting on a beach and drinking margaritas and get a suntan, and other people it's, scuba diving or getting on a bike and riding across the country or doing whatever. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has their own thing that makes their own heart,
beat.
I guess, yeah. You know what I mean? So.
I don't know if I touched on this last time, but do you believe much in conspiracies? Government conspiracies, corporate conspiracies, stuff like that?
Yeah, the world's fucked, man. I mean, the world's I think the aliens built pyramids. I think government killed JFK. I do believe that, I think the government killed those people at Waco. And, everybody has their own right to do whatever they do. I mean, they definitely plagiarized a lot of stuff that happens, especially in Waco, but, I'm not an expert on any of it, and I just read what I read, so I'm only given the knowledge that I have, and I'm only privy to the information that that I've read, which could be complete bullshit, so, yeah. I don't know, I could be crazier than fuck, but, none of it really matters at the end of the day. I
mean, the expert version and the official version of, let's say, JFK and the pyramids and all this.
It's all lies. I mean, we don't know, so we don't know. I think, as Joe Rogan once said, I think he said that what happened was there used to be a race of really, really smart people from another world, and they started doing stuff, and then they just got out-fucked by all the dumb people, and then all of a sudden, so I think it's a pretty good way of looking at it.
I'm fascinated about the aliens, actually. We are at hardtimes.ca. We're really interested in that, and about, I guess, more believable accounts of the origin of man.
Right.
And I'd like to know if you could maybe expand upon that a bit, about your opinions on the pyramids, on the aliens. I talked to this guy talking about the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki, like the
right.
From other planets and stuff.
I I just think we were mud people. You know what I mean? I think we came from the Earth sustained itself and sort of like after the Big Bang Theory, and then water was created, and then life grew from the water. I don't believe there was any gods or deities or any of that crazy religious shit, but I just think man has evolved to how it's evolved, and I think we're going to destroy ourselves eventually, and it'll start over, and the Earth will just shake us off like a dog shakes off water, and then it'll start over, and another process will begin. So
yeah,
hopefully I'm not here to see it, nor my kids or anything. So I hope I just want to live my life and do what I do. When it's done, it's done.
Yeah,
make some art.
I read an article recently about how putting forth the theory that the humans were put on the Earth as miners to mine gold.
Right.
I guess by the aliens, or
yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
Like an experiment to gather as much gold as possible.
Well, yeah, the South Park episode is even funnier, where it's the TV show called Earth. Let's put a bunch of different things on one planet and see what happens. You know what I mean? So that was a good one. You know what I mean? It makes more sense than people put us here to mine gold.
Yeah. What I guess are your favorite TV shows? The ones that I guess have some kind of socio-political tone or undercurrent, or
my favorite shows.
Yeah.
I mean South Park, Daily Show. Honestly, I read more than I watch TV. I watch a lot of Forensic Files and documentaries and Discovery Channel. I'm not really a big. I think the last sitcom I really liked was like Seinfeld. I mean, I wasn't really I'm not really a big sitcom guy. So,
yeah.
I watch a lot of hockey mostly. So.
Yeah, I remember from last time.
Yeah.
I had to fight with you guys to turn the TV down during the interview because you were glued to the game.
Yeah.
About reading.
Yeah.
What kind of books could you recommend to young viewers out there who might be seeking a little more, depth to their knowledge about things?
Brian Lumley is great. He did a series called The Necroscope, which is it's about vampires, but like 7 foot tall raping, pillaging vampires. They're not like the pussy vampires from Twilight.